Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. I'm Peaceful Nick the Medium. I'm an evidential medium specializing in healing messages. I am live streaming on multiple platforms using StreamYard, which I love, and hoping that, oh, awesome. Okay, it's working. Perfect. So I'm so glad everybody's here. I prefer everyone join me on YouTube if you can. That's my preferred platform. But I am here on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. So hopefully people can see me on all of these platforms. And I'm going to talk about mediumship, probably do some card pulls. I'm going to talk about my new digital downloadable course and my book that you can get as well. And I'm just happy everyone is here. Hello. I see people popping in. Hi. Holly and Houston Mommy. How are you? Hello, everybody over here. I appreciate you guys being here. Let's start by talking about the Spirit Exchange, which starts next week. I cannot believe it came up that fast. It's myself and Kathy Behrens. We will be doing 10 90-minute gallery readings over a 1-year period. This is our second annual Spirit Exchange. If you sign up by the 5th of April, you will get $100 off. You will get a free one-on-one reading with Kathy and myself. You will get a ticket for a guest to join. And these galleries are limited to only 25 people. There's much more information on my website, which will go across the scroll here momentarily. And it's a wonderful, I had one of my clients describe it to me earlier as a group therapy. We do give 8 to 10 readings every gallery, and it's limited to 25 people. So everybody gets readings. Plus you get a one-on-one private reading as well. People love it. About half the people from last year rejoined this year. And it's just a wonderful, wonderful experience. So if you have any questions about it, please put them in the chat. And let's see what we have. Hi, Marlena. How are you? So if you're joining, tell me where you're joining from. Hello over here. I prefer you guys to come to YouTube. If you can, it's going to be a lot easier for me to just look at one screen instead of both. So I appreciate it if you do that. So if you have any questions about that, let me know. Hi, Diana. I love that everybody watches my lives. Oh, Wisconsin. Wow. Is it warm up there yet? Are you getting storms up there? I'm guessing Houston Mommy is from Houston. Are you still in Houston? And Marlena, where are you logging in from? I am in Florida right now. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. I am traveling tomorrow to go see my grandbaby. I have a brand new grandbaby, and she is a week old, and I am so excited to go meet her tomorrow. And my husband and I we're not going to sleep tonight because we're so excited to go meet the grandbaby. So that is the plan for me this weekend. I'll still be posting and doing little things here and there. Hi, Panda and Bear Bros. Hi. It's nice to see you. You must be new here. Thank you. I'm glad to see you. Oh, Marlena's from Sacramento. Houston, Mommy's from Houston. Oh, I'm so excited about the grandbaby. Thank you. Sacramento, is it hot already? Hi, Catherine. Hello. All right, so Panda and Bear Bros, where are you logging in from? And Catherine, hi over here. I would prefer you join me over there. That would be awesome. I appreciate it so much. So I talked about the Spirit Exchange with myself and Kathy. It's an annual membership. And what else do I have going on? I was rewatching part of my replay from last night or from the other night, and I was typing because I forgot to put something in the chat. And it was so loud on the replay. I was like, what is happening? I just posted on my website a 4/4 portal. So today's April 4th. So it's a 4/4 portal. Great time for manifesting, great time for getting messages. I put 4/4 portal special on my website. You don't need a coupon. There goes my website across the scroll. 30-minute reading, which is a full reading, by the way. For only $50. Those are usually $100. So they're half price essentially, and get those before they're filled up. I just opened a few dates on my calendar and they will fill up quite quickly. So get those while you can. If you have any questions, please ask them. Thank you, Diana. Panda and Bear Bros from Miami. Well, welcome. Catherine, welcome from Pennsylvania. And Marlena said, yeah, it's already hot. Yeah, it's been 90 here this week. I moved from the Bay Area in California a year and a half, a little more than a year and a half ago, to Florida. Long story. And yeah, it's been 90 and humid and gross. So that's Florida for you. And I bet Miami's way hotter already than we are up here, and probably more humid. Panda and Bear, do you guys get a lot of ocean breeze? I imagine you would down there in Miami. I've never been that far south. I've never been to Miami. I think the farthest south I've been is like Sarasota in Florida. Hello, everybody over here. Okay, so any other questions, comments? Where are we logging in from? Let me know if you're just joining. I appreciate it. I have a free introduction to mediumship workshop on April 12th. This is absolutely free, no obligation. So if you're interested in what learning mediumship is about, this is a Zoom workshop. There's probably, I don't know, a dozen or so people already signed up. Now, some people sign up just to get the recording later, which is fine, because I do send a recording to everyone, and I post it on YouTube as well. So if you want to watch the replay and you want a recording sent to your inbox, go ahead and sign up. It's on my website. There's a little chalkboard picture, and that's all about what you would learn in a 6-month mentorship of mediumship classes. So we talk about a lot of cool stuff. Oh, and speaking of that, if you want to learn on your own, you can get the digital downloadable beginner's mediumship course. This is a 6-month mentorship and a book, and it has exercises. Look at how much I worked very hard on this. It has exercises, journal prompts. It talks about what clairs you have, how to find your spirit guide, what is the difference between psychic and mediumship, how do you connect to spirit. It talks about all of those things, everything you would learn in a 6-month mentorship. And it's only $27, download straight to your inbox. If you order it and have a problem receiving it, let me know, because all of the Gmail settings have changed and my website's connected to Gmail. And one of my clients, their digital download went to their spam folder, but everybody else's just went to their regular folder. So, oh, hi, Ermi. You should join me on YouTube. Everybody join me on YouTube. Hi, Kelly. Thank you for sharing. Hello, everyone. Oh, they're filtering comments on the TikTok-y. Marlena needs to get her summer clothes out. Yeah, I work from home, so I'm like always in a tank top and shorts all the time. And then I put a blouse on for my live streams and for my readings and my classes. So in any other Zoom meetings I have. But anybody have any questions about mediumship in particular? Let me know. My throat's already getting dry. It's only been 9 minutes. That can't be good. All right, so digital downloadable course, only $27. Don't forget the spirit exchange with myself and Kathy. My bun is falling apart over here. When I do readings, I sit here and I do what we call sitting in the power. Is anybody familiar with sitting in the power and what that is? Let me know if you are. Hi. It's really a beautiful experience when you do that. Sitting in the power is like a meditation, but the purpose of it is to feel what your energy and feelings are compared to the energy and feelings of a loved one in spirit or your spirit guide. So it's basically a meditation to discern between your own feelings and emotions and thoughts and someone in spirit or your guides. Kelly's so excited for the spirit exchange on the 10th. Yay, I know, me too. I cannot believe it's next week. With the grandbaby coming and all the other stuff I'm doing, I've been just so busy, and it's like, oh wow, that's next week. Like, that's just not even a week away. That's a few days from now. I'm very excited for it too. So I recommend anybody on the Clock app to come over to YouTube. This is just a lot easier. So sitting in the power is a meditation type thing where you take 3 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And then you raise your awareness. You raise your frequency. You imagine your consciousness lifting above your head. That's how I imagine it. Everybody will come to this in their own way, but I imagine I'm lifting my consciousness above my head, and I create this space. Anybody, you can have any space that's you're comfortable with. Mine happens to be like a coppery sepia colored big oval. That's how I visualize it in my head. That's what it looks like to me. And then when I raise my awareness, I can invite in my guides to help me with a certain thing, to guide me with any issues I might be having or need some guidance on. I also do that same process when I'm about to do a reading, and I invite in the loved ones in spirit. So I always set an intention before I do my sitting in the power before every reading. And as soon as I say, my little intention I say a few words, then they're the same every time. And I say, please allow me to bring forward evidence for so-and-so that their loved ones go on beyond this earthly realm. And please allow me to bring forward messages of hope, healing, peace, and love. And then I'm not even halfway through that little intention setting before I go into my sitting in the power, and I'll start to see people come into my awareness. And most of the time, 95% of the time, I see them internally in my head. I can see them pop in. Sometimes it's a face, sometimes it's a full body, sometimes they're in a wheelchair. And I can see them pop into my awareness, and it's fascinating. And then they'll show me objects. They'll project words across my, internal awareness. It's a beautiful experience. And so whenever you're going to perform mediumship or do some sitting in the power, you need to be in the right headspace. I come to my office about an hour before my readings start for the day, just to kind of get in the groove, I burn my sage, I straighten my desk, I shuffle my cards and put them in a little stack and just clean up any little messes that may be left. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Melody. Marlena said, you are going to have so many feelings when you hold that baby. I have like 6 grandchildren, and each child, I got so many emotions. I know, I've been so anxious. About it because I'm so excited, and I'm like, it's so surreal. It's not real, I guess, until you hold the baby. So, yeah, I've been having some anxiety the last couple days. Not bad anxiety, just like, I don't know what to expect. My son and his wife have a child now, and it's just like, it's so bizarre. It's my first grandchild, so it's just a weird, bizarre feeling. Like, I'm so happy for them, but it's hard to believe until I physically see the baby. I was just talking to my husband about that. Like, it's until you're there physically, it's hard to really let it set in. But we're so happy and so excited. So if you're on the Clock app, please join me on YouTube. That would be awesome. Marlena says, I really like to connect with my mom, but I'd like to feel something from her, anything. So you're saying you would like to connect with your mom? As soon as I read that, I saw, I don't know if this is a ring or a ring on a necklace, some piece of jewelry. Marlena, are you wearing a piece of her jewelry, or do you have a piece of jewelry in her honor or something significant? Because as soon as I read that, I had my mom's opal ring, which I gave to my sister who's here watching. And as soon as I read that comment, oh, yes. Okay. She showed me that. So that's her sign to say, I'm here. I'm watching you. I'm here. Don't worry. Don't feel like I'm going away or going anywhere. I'm around. So just know that she showed me that as soon as I read with my mom, that piece of jewelry was in my awareness. That's her way of saying, I'm here, silly. Don't think I went away. And sometimes, and this is a great point, Marlena, sometimes we put a pause on our feelings and emotions because they're so heavy and hard to deal with. And so that may be why you're having a hard time feeling anything. So just give it time. And even if my mom, it was on April 1st, it was 39 years since she passed away. And first of all, April Fool's Day is just a hard day to deal with the passing of somebody, right? Like, who dies on April Fool's Day? My mom, I think it was kind of like her last little joke to all of us. But even 39 years later, I still, it's still not easy. But my sister and I, who were very close and were very connected, we're both Sagittarius. We both have the same 7 number for our, birth date chart. I don't know what you call it, but anyway, we're both a 7. And so we have a lot of similar feelings, and we're very psychically and telepathically connected. And I called her on April 1st and I said, you know what? We should celebrate Mom's date of passing instead of mourning her, because we always get so sad, and it's been 39 years. And honestly, she gave us a better life by passing away. Now, I'm not saying this is everybody's situation. This was our situation. We had more opportunities because she passed away. And so when I said that to her, she goes, oh my God, I was thinking that exact same thing about telling you that exact same thing today. I was thinking that last night. So we're not always able to feel the feelings all the time. Sometimes it's a protective measure for ourselves to not feel, and that's understandable. Oh, thank you, Marlene. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's what I'm here for. I love answering questions, being a teacher for 20 years. Yes, Bree. Is it Bree or Bry? That is what I do. I'm on YouTube right now at Peaceful Nick. If you want to join me over there, Bree, I would love it if you would join me there. It's free. That is just easier for me to answer questions on one place. So yeah, I want to answer questions. That's the whole purpose of why I do my live streams. I love answering questions. It helps people. Oh, Kelly, that's amazing. April 1st is your mom's birthday. That's funny because Trent, who you know from Spirit Exchange as well, her mom's birthday is the same as my mom's birthday, July 31st. So that's interesting. Your mom's birthday is April 1st. Wow. Yes, and it's only getting stronger. How's your storm, Holly? Holly was having a really bad storm. And you got the emoji on there. Okay, so don't forget if you're interested in, so for anybody watching the replay that's just joining, I have a digital downloadable course for only $27. It's on my website. It's equivalent to a 6-month mentorship. And I also just added the 4/4, today's April 4th, 4/4 special for the portal today for manifesting. My 30-minute full readings are only $50. So, oh, good. Thank you, Bree. So if anybody wants a full reading for a very discounted price, Christine, could you go to YouTube and watch, please? It's a lot easier to keep track over there of just one set of questions. Hello, Bree. I'm so glad you made it. And so for anybody who's just joining on YouTube or Facebook, please follow, subscribe, like, share, all those things. It helps me in the algorithm. I'm also streaming on Instagram, but it looks like it's frozen. Oh, there's somebody on Instagram. Oh, yay. I'm glad you're here. Margie said, so beautiful. I have 3 great grandchildren now. It's interesting because I cannot see the Instagram comments on the StreamYard. I do highly recommend StreamYard for anybody who does live streaming. It's incredible and it's worth every penny. All right, so Brianna, that's a beautiful name, by the way it's spelled. Are you getting any feminine energy? So I can connect to just about any energy. Do you have a contemporary, like a friend, sister, partner that's a female, Brianna? I feel like somebody contemporary to you, either in age or emotional contemporary. Sister. Okay, and she's passed. Okay, Linda, hang on. Let me finish with Brianna. Brianna. Yes, okay. She's showing me hair. So I don't know if she had beautiful hair or you have the beautiful hair. She's talking about somebody, one of you had the better hair, and she's showing me beautiful hair. And something happened with the hair. She's having me draw the hair. Do you understand anything with hair between the two of you? I'd invite you on, but when I do StreamYard, I can't invite anybody on. I had no hair when I moved with her. I have really nice hair now. Okay, so that's very important piece of evidence, right? That she would bring up, because that's unusual. It's unusual, for that to happen. Okay. because she's making me feel like it's beautiful. The hair's beautiful. Um, and then I keep hearing cancer. So I don't know if one of you had cancer or if someone you're dealing with now has cancer, but I'm hearing that word. Do you understand that? And thank you everyone for being patient while the comments load because it can take extra time. Do, 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 do. Undergoing extensive testing at Stanford. Okay. So make sure they roll that out. Okay. This just may be her way of double checking. I actually had my uterus sent to Stanford because I had unusual stuff happening in there. So they're really good at ruling things out. Stanford's wonderful. And she said, "This is Bree. This is your sister's message." She's like, "I'm going to be there with you all along, holding your hand. I will never leave your side. So if you ever are scared during any of this process, make sure that um, you know I'm there." And she keeps saying, "Holding your hand, holding your hand." So if holding your hand is significant, like did you hold her hand through, what she went through, or something about holding hands? She's like, "I'll be holding your hand through all of it." The first one is Wednesday. Okay. She keeps saying, "I'll be holding your hand." She's showing me hand holding. So make sure that you'd hold her hand. Okay. So she's paying it forward, right? She's going to be holding your hand. And so when you're going through these tests, she says, close your eyes and breathe deep. And I keep hearing husband. I keep hearing husband. I keep hearing husband. But there's other people commenting in between. So I keep hearing husband. So just know that she will be there. So close your eyes. Hi, Dina. So Bree, when you're going through these procedures, close your eyes and just bring your sister into your awareness. Bring her face. If you can visualize things, bring her face, bring good memories of her. You will feel her presence. She will be there comforting you. And so, hi, Angie. I'll be under anesthesia. And yes, she hates my spouse, not husband. Oh, okay. That's so funny. I'm sorry. That is funny though, right? Because she kept saying it over and over. Um, okay, so that is very funny. So, because she said, if he can't be there for you, I'll be there for you. You may be under anesthesia for the procedure, but prior to the procedure, you will be nervous. So just visualize her with you. Take some deep breaths and visualize her with you, and she'll be holding your hand. Thank you, Emerald. I'm on YouTube. I'd love it if everybody'd go over there. That would be awesome. She has 100,000 reasons now. He can't. He has to stay with the kids. Okay, so good. She'll be with you then. She will be with you. So know that she has the same opinions and she will be there. And she's saying, I'll be there. I'll always be there. So know that she loves you. She's with you. She's around you. She sees what's going on with you, and she will be there to support you through all of this. So do not ever worry. She goes, you're never alone. You're never alone. And then she said, she showed me, you sometimes feel like she's sitting on the bed next to you. She showed me somebody sitting on the bed next to you. So let me know if you ever feel like something move on the bed that's not there, or you feel like you're, oh, hi, Ermi. I'm so glad you're here, honey. So let me know, Bree, if you feel her presence She keeps showing me somebody sitting on the bed. So let me know. So no, you won't be alone. She'll be with you. Crazy. I've been on bed rest for 2 weeks now and praying she knows. Okay, perfect. So that's awesome. So your sister's really coming through strong. What a wonderful spirit. Hi, Karina. So for those of you, I have Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram, so I'm seeing different comments from different apps. So if you can't see all the comments, I'm actually commenting back to people. So, oh, yay. So know that she's there with you. She hasn't mentioned them. She said you're her top priority right now. So, but of course, she's around. And I don't know, do you have a younger child? The younger one? She's like the younger one. Does one of them see her or talk to her? Thank you, Dina. She makes me feel like a younger kid is talking to her. So hello, everyone who's here. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you so much. I do have a 4/4 portal if you want a full 30-minute one-on-one Zoom reading with me or FaceTime. They're on sale. They're half price. So it's a big, huge discount. My son has autism and speaks to the walls. Okay, because she's making me feel like one of them. He's 2. Yeah. So he's talking to her. He knows she's there. So she's right there. She's right there with him. And have you watched the telepathy tapes? It's about autistic people and their telepathy. So I highly recommend, if you haven't watched it, watch it. It's amazing. It's on YouTube. It's a podcast, so there's no like pictures, but they have a whole website and everything. So know that your sister's there. She sees everything. She knows what's happening. Yeah, it's wonderful. If somebody could put the link on YouTube to the telepathy tape, so Brianna can grab the link. So Bree, your sister's there. She knows. Yeah, she would know that. I have to go to another set of questions. But yeah, she would know what you received. And now I'm seeing she's very strong. She's persuasive and persistent. She's showing me my symbol for what I see when somebody has something put in jewelry, like somebody's ashes put into jewelry. That's the symbol I'm seeing, or it could just be jewelry, but let me know, because she's showing me that symbol I usually see. So let me know. Or a tattoo, when somebody puts ashes in a tattoo, or a tattoo in somebody's memory. So let me know if it's one of those things. And I wanted to know, so just know, Bree, your sister is there. She's going to be with you through everything. And you do not have to worry. Just deep breaths, deep breaths. Oh my God, I got a necklace with her ashes from her husband. See, she's strong. She's pushy. Was she pushy in life? Because she's very pushy. She is pushy. She's like, I'm not. Oh, going for yep, Stan. Hello, Stan. Welcome. Using ashes in a tattoo. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because she's still the same. Now, just for anybody watching the replay, I don't know Bree. She popped on my TikTok and she gracefully came over to YouTube, and I can't even see her picture. So her sister was pushing me to give her all that information. So that's wonderful. And that's good evidence. For those of you who don't know me and who are new here, I'm a scientist, and I became a medium much later in my life, in my late 40s. And when you get evidence from someone who I cannot see, Bree, I don't know what she looks like. I can't see any cues. So a lot of people who are skeptics say, you see visual cues, you see their body language. I can't see this person. She doesn't even have a picture on her little profile there. So I'm not seeing any cues. Her sister actually gave me all that information. Mwah. Thank you, Bree. Oh, I appreciate that. And share with all your friends too. Okay. Hi, Tammy. A lot of new names here. I'm so excited to see so many new people over here. I appreciate any subscribes on YouTube and any follows on Facebook. I had a person earlier ask me a question, but I don't know if she's still here. Melody was asking about a girl. So Melody, let me know if you're here. Oh, happy birthday tomorrow, Dina. Nikki wants to hear from her husband. Tammy, anything for me? Hi, Melody, a girl 9. Let me see. For anybody who doesn't know, I draw on my notepad when I do readings. If this is her, she's having me draw a heartbeat over and over again. And then I'm hearing something about leukemia. So if this is her, let me know, or some type of blood problem. Let me know if that makes sense for you. If not, I'll ask this person to step back. And this is Melody. Could be somebody else. Hang tight, Linda. Not her. Okay. Do you understand why she'd have me draw the squiggle? The heartbeat squiggle? I think it's a heartbeat. Did somebody get that tattooed on them or something? Or have that printout of the heartbeat? And can anybody take leukemia as well? Okay. All right. This must be somebody else because there's a lot of people asking questions on here. So they're all coming in. Okay. Oh, Brianna did. Okay. Well, your sister with the heartbeat tattoo. Okay. Yeah. She's not leaving. Because I drew that right under the hand holding, the heartbeat, drew that right under that. Okay. Let me turn the page. So yeah, she's very persistent and stubborn, Bree. All right. Good, Faith. I'm glad your Jerry will be there for your tests. Very much, LOL. Oh, okay. Linda wanted to know what the husband passed from, and there's 2 different things. Now, I am not a coroner. I don't have medical training. I have a biology degree, which is very different from medical training. Hello, everyone. Come over here. So I will do my best to see what spirit tells me about your husband. And that was Linda. Are you still here, Linda? Let me know if you're still here. And I still keep hearing leukemia. So if somebody can take leukemia, please let me know. Or some blood disease. Okay, Linda's still here. I'm seeing like veins or arteries and some type of blockage or clot. And this could be, so do you understand any kind of blockage or clot in the veins or arteries, Linda? I don't know if this was what was on. Okay, he had bone cancer. Oh, and leukemia is blood cancer, and the blood is made in the bones. Okay, and so this is what I was drawing, these little arteries and veins. Oh, thank you, Kelly. High blood pressure. Okay. So, all right. This is why I saw the leukemia. Okay. Now, bone cancer and blood cancer are two different things, but your blood is made inside the bone. I don't know if you guys knew that, but in the marrow of the bone, that's why the marrow, like when you eat chicken and you make bone broth soup, that's why it's so good for you, because it has all those yummy nutrients. So what he's showing me is in the veins and arteries, little clots or blockages. So if they said he passed from the cancer, which is what I'm assuming because he had bone cancer, he could have had one of these little clots come loose. Because if you're making blood in the bones, it's not that, and you have bone cancer, it's not that hard to think maybe something in there got loose. So let me know if that makes sense to you, but that's what he's showing me. Okay. Now, again, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a coroner. I have scientific background, but I'm not. That's what I saw. So let me know if that heart attack, they said. Okay. Which could be exacerbated by little clots of blood moving around through the heart. Hi, Paranormal Anomalies team. Hello, hello. So Linda, that's what I saw. And I can't prove that, right? So that's the best I can do for that. Now, if anybody wants a one-on-one reading, I just discounted my readings for the 4/4 portal by half price. You don't need a coupon. They're on my website, peacefulnickthemedium.com. And then I had another question. I'm trying to look through and see. All right, I'm gonna do spirit led. Brianna has a really good question. You're welcome, Linda. Does my sister visit me in the physical world in the form of any animal? So I will tell you, for me, my mom comes with doves. Now, my mom's not in the dove. She brings my awareness to notice the doves. Okay. She's not in the dove. So she may be able to use her energy to move this creature to where I'll be able to see it, with the energy, but she's not in the dove. So if you see an animal that the first thing you think of is your sister, that's her bringing your awareness to notice that animal, so you will know she's around. Her energy is around, but the energy is not the animal. Does that make sense? The 4/4 portal it's a portal where it is said that it's good for manifesting, it's good for it's good energy, all of those things. You can go Google 4/4 portal and you'll see a bunch of, my bun is going crazy. You'll see a bunch of stuff about what the purpose of the there's a portal basically every month. 1 1 2 2 3 3 4 4. It's a numerology thing, but it's really good for good energy, manifesting your dreams, things like that. Let's see. I'm gonna see. I gotta turn the page again because Brianna's sister was knocking hard on my door. I'm gonna see if I can get someone. Okay, I have someone here. If you can take the information, I am going to say type yes and 90, 95, or 100% as I give the information. I have a male in spirit. He has what he's showing me, a beer belly, or a kind of a belly, not too huge, but a belly. But he is talking about beer, or drinking some type of alcohol. And then he said, but then I changed to coffee. So I don't know if he tried to quit drinking and now he's showing me a cigarette. So if anybody can take that, and congestive heart failure, some type of heart failure or heart disease, heart lung something. Let me know if anybody can take that. Male, belly, liked beer, then coffee, or both, cigarettes, and then some type of heart failure, heart melody, 90%. Okay. And Melody, were you the, okay, and Karina, give me a percent, Karina. And now he's having me scribble my symbol for religion, which is a Christian cross, and that could mean that they were religious. It doesn't have to be Christianity. Okay, 100%. Do you understand the cross? Either they were religious or there's a significant cross attached to them for some reason. Let me know if the Christian cross, it could be a symbol for religion, means anything. And he's asking me a question, which is interesting. And now no comments are loading. Oh, Chrissy can take it as well. I'm sorry, Chrissy, I didn't see you because I'm looking on YouTube. It'd be great if you could come over to my YouTube. It's at Peaceful Nick. It's just easier to do it all on one. No religion. Okay. Chrissy, let me know if you can take the cross. And it'd be great to come over to YouTube. Okay, perfect. He was the opposite. Interesting. Okay, so I have somebody coming over. And while I wait for Chrissy, Paranormal Anomaly says, is it ever possible that spirit gives you their previous name, as in the one day they had in their most recent life? As in the one they had in their most recent life. I haven't had that experience. Like, you mean a previous life? I have not. Chrissy, when you get to YouTube, let me know. Is it ever possible? I do not work with past lives personally because I haven't been trained to do that. And the other thing is, oh, hi, Chrissy. So you can take the religion, let me know. I'm not trained in previous life readings, and I'm very much approve it. No, like their time before, like their name before passing. Their most recent. I don't understand. Isn't the one they had in their most recent? You mean, yeah, do I get names in readings? Is that what you mean? Yeah, sometimes. I'm terrible at names in regular life, but okay. All right, Chrissy. Yeah, I get names sometimes. Yeah, sometimes, not all the time. I'm not good at names in regular life, but all right, Chrissy. I'm getting a question from this male, and he said, is your dad there? So I don't know if this has somebody having to do with your dad, but that's the question I heard in my mind. Is your dad there? So let me know if you understand that, or is this your dad? And do you have his cross? Do you have a cross associated with him? You do understand it. Okay. Do you have a cross associated with him? I just see a cross on a casket. You said that in your head. Interesting. Hi, Tina. That's fascinating, actually. I just keep seeing a cross on a casket, a cross in a casket, a cross on a casket. Let me know if you have his cross or have a cross associated with him. And I'm sorry the comments are so slow. Oh, Karina, I'm so sorry. Your little sister does. Okay. Okay. Is she okay? Are you worried about your little sister? They just keep showing me the cross. Like, is she holding it? Is she struggling? And then I'm hearing brother. So I don't know if you have, if this, oh, heart attack. He was Catholic. Okay, so this could be two people. Well, okay, but you can't. Oh, okay, because Karina, earlier you said he was the opposite. She's very religious and she's going through a rough time. Her husband's deployed. Okay. All right, so let me finish with Chrissy real quick. So I just keep seeing her holding the cross. So that's interesting that she's very religious. And are there little kids? Does she have younger kids? She needs support. Your brother just came to see you yesterday. Hi, Molly. Everybody follow Miss Molly Knows. She's going to be our guest in June for the Spirit Exchange. She's the finder of lost items. She's incredible. She's a medium, finder of lost items. She does everything. Follow her everywhere. She's incredible, incredible, incredible. I cannot say enough about how wonderful she is. She's the only sibling in a different state, so she's all alone. Okay, yeah. And she has 2 kids. It's so funny because I drew 2 crosses right here when I was thinking about the kids. All right. So I wonder if that's why is your dad there? Okay. All right. Panda Bear, meet Miss Molly. Follow her. She can help you if you lost your hard drive. She was his favorite child also. Okay. So I would say if you can FaceTime her or Zoom call her, text her, give her lots of messages of reassurance, let her know that what she's going through is very hard. First of all, being a mother is very hard, even when you have the full support of a big loving family. But when you're all alone and your husband's deployed and you're raising kids by yourself, it's like super duper 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 hard. So give her as much love and support as you can. Maybe send her, a gift card to order dinner for her and the kids. Something just to make her life a little bit easier when you can, because what she's going through is very hard. And you can be religious and pray and all that stuff. That doesn't take away the daily stress of your life as a mom whose husband's deployed. So give her lots of love and let her know that he sees what's happening and she is loved. And yeah, she just needs love, 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 love. Okay, just love, love, love for her. And big hugs if you can. I withdraw often, so definitely start checking on her daily. Thank you. You are welcome. So that's the message. That's the message from him. Just be there for her as much as you can, because that's real hard. Real hard. Okay. Thank you, Christina. And let's see. All right, Karina. So if you could take, just a little, I don't know if you call it a postcard, just know that your dad is safe and at peace and around you. And I'm kind of out of gas right now. But I'm really appreciative and supportive of everyone. Don't forget to join the Spirit Exchange with myself and Kathy. I think we only have 4 or 5 spots left. It starts April 10th. You will get a free one-on-one reading with myself or Kathy. If you join, you will get a free ticket for a guest to come to one of the galleries. It's 10 90-minute galleries over the year. We'll have special guests like Miss Molly Knows, the finder of lost items. If you want a one-on-one reading, I have my 30-minute special for $50. I also have mini readings for $25 on my website. I have my digital course available if you want to learn mediumship on my website. It's equivalent to a 6-month mentorship in a book. I worked very hard on that. Also, I can't remember, a bunch of stuff. I have tons of stuff going on. Oh, my free mediumship workshop is April 12th. So if you're interested in mediumship, hi, Rosie. That's my granddaughter's name, my new grandbaby. I'm so excited. I'm going to see her tomorrow. So if you're interested in mediumship, join my free Intro to Mediumship workshop on April 12th. It's on Zoom. Hi, Julie, word girl. And I'm going to be still posting over the weekend, but I will be busy holding my baby girl, Miss Rosie. And I'm so excited. And I hope you all have a beautiful, wonderful weekend. I'm great. I'm tired now. And thank you for all the likes, follows, subs, all of that. Follow me on all my socials. I go live about 3 times a week. So, just love and light and peace to everyone. And thank you all for joining tonight, and have a wonderful weekend. And if you have any questions, you can always email me. Thank you all. Good night. Love to everyone. Bye. I will hug that baby. Yes, yes, yes. Bye.